Hey everyone, and welcome to our deep dive today,
Yeah,
where we're going to be exploring the power of learning English in today's world.
right.
We're using this article from Lingualid.com called
Yeah,
10 Powerful Reasons to Learn English Today.
interesting.
And we're going to go like beyond just the grammar and the vocab
Sure.
and really unpack how English fluency can impact your life
Yeah,
in ways you may not have even considered before.
it's true.
So,
It's not just about
yeah,
ordering a coffee while traveling.
right.
We're talking about accessing a world of opportunities
Yeah.
and connecting with people on a global scale.
I love that.
Yeah.
So let's just jump right in.
Okay.
The article starts by highlighting the sheer scale of the English language.
Yeah.
Did you know it's spoken in over 100 countries?
It really is remarkable.
It's crazy.
To understand how we got here, though,
Okay.
we need to look back at history a little bit.
Okay.
The British Empire, with its vast colonial reach, played a significant role in spreading the English language.
I see.
Through trade governance and, yes, colonization,
Right.
English became embedded in various parts of the world, and that legacy continues to shape the linguistic landscape today.
Okay, so history explains the spread.
Yeah,
But what about the numbers today?
right.
The article mentions a mind-boggling statistic.
Yeah.
1.5 billion people
Wow.
speak English as a first or second language.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
In Europe alone, 38% of the population is proficient.
Wow, and those numbers are only going to rise.
Yeah.
Current projections suggest that by 2050,
Okay.
half the world's population will be speaking English at some level.
Think about that.
Imagine the implications for communication travel,
It's true.
cultural exchange,
Yeah.
like unlocking a global network of possibilities.
It is.
So that raises an interesting question, though.
Okay.
If English is spoken by so many,
Yeah.
does that mean it's the only language worth learning?
While English certainly holds a prominent place in the world,
Uh-huh.
learning other languages is absolutely valuable.
Right.
However, the reality is English has become
Yeah.
the lingua franca of international business and trade.
Okay, so mastering English could give someone a competitive edge in the global marketplace.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Think about it. 60% of multinational companies
Wow.
use English as their official language.
So that means if you're aiming to work for a global company or even collaborate with international partners,
Exactly.
English fluency becomes essential.
It does.
The article mentions a study
Yeah.
where 80% of professionals reported that English skills boosted their earning potential.
I believe it.
Some even seeing salary increases up to 80%.
That's significant.
Okay, so we're not just talking about hypotheticals here.
No,
There's real data to back up the career advantages.
there is.
But what about someone who's more interested in the academic world?
Yeah.
Does English play a role there?
It's actually crucial. Yeah. English is the gateway to a universe of academic resources.
Okay.
Think about it. Countless research papers, online courses from prestigious universities,
Wow.
even opportunities to study abroad.
So someone who is fluent in English
Right.
could potentially access educational opportunities that wouldn't be available otherwise.
That's right.
That's incredible.
And it goes beyond traditional academia.
Okay.
English dominates the digital realm as well.
Right.
A staggering 40% of all online content is in English.
That much.
Yeah. This means if you want to stay informed, research a topic, or even connect with people across the globe,
Yeah.
English becomes your key to unlocking those virtual doors.
It's like gaining access to this vast library of knowledge
Sure.
and a platform for global communication all at the same time.
Exactly.
Okay, but let's be honest.
Okay.
For a lot of us,
Yeah.
learning a new language is about more than just career or academic aspirations.
Sure.
It's about expanding our horizons and experiencing different cultures.
Of course.
It's about travel.
And when it comes to travel,
Yeah,
English can really transform your experience.
I bet.
Think about navigating foreign countries, ordering food in local restaurants,
Yeah.
and even having meaningful conversations with people from different cultures.
Yeah.
It becomes so much easier
Yeah.
when you have a common language.
Oh, I totally agree.
And before you share,
Yeah.
I want to highlight something crucial.
Okay.
A European higher education area study set a goal for 20% of graduates to have studied abroad by 2020.
Wow.
This shows how much value is being placed on global mobility and cross-cultural experiences.
Yeah, it really does feel like the world is embracing the idea of interconnectedness.
I think so.
Okay, so now I have to tell you about this funny travel experience I had.
hold on. Before we get into specific anecdotes,
Oh, okay.
I want to emphasize the broader concept of cultural understanding.
Okay.
Learning English allows you to tap into the literature, art, media,
Yeah.
and customs of English-speaking countries, even without leaving home.
That's a great point. I never thought about it like that. It's like gaining a deeper understanding of a culture through its creative expressions.
Exactly.
From Shakespeare to Beyoncé, there's a whole world of cultural experiences waiting to be discovered.
That's right.
So we've seen how English can impact your career,
Yeah.
enhance your education,
Right.
and enrich your travel experiences.
Yeah.
But what about its impact on personal growth?
Now we're getting to the heart of it.
I know, right?
The article talks about how learning English can boost your confidence, improve cognitive function,
Uh-huh.
and even enhance problem-solving skills.
I find that fascinating.
It's true. Studies have shown that bilingual individuals tend to perform better on cognitive tests.
Hmm.
Learning a new language challenges your brain in a way that strengthens cognitive abilities.
So it's not just about communication.
Right.
It's about making your brain sharper and more agile.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
And on a personal level,
Yeah.
think about the confidence boost that comes with mastering a new language.
That-
It pushes you out of your comfort zone, fosters adaptability,
Right.
and broadens your perspective on the world.
It's like leveling up in real life.
It is.
You face a challenge, you conquer it, and you emerge a more capable and resilient individual.
That's a great way to put it.
But before we get too caught up in the personal growth aspect,
Okay.
let's move on to another fascinating benefit highlighted in the article.
Right.
We'll explore the role of English in the world of entertainment and media.
That's a great segue. We'll be diving into how English has become almost synonymous with global entertainment
Okay.
and how fluency can open doors to a whole new world of creative possibilities.
Awesome. I can't wait.
Me too.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of English and why mastering it could be one of the most rewarding things you can do.
Right.
We left off talking about how learning English could open up a world of travel and cultural experiences.
Yeah.
But what about the world of entertainment?
Well, English has become almost synonymous with global entertainment. Think blockbuster movies, hit TV shows, and chart-topping music. English seems to be everywhere.
Yeah, you can't really escape it.
Right.
The article highlights the global success of, like, American movies, for example.
Yeah.
Even foreign films often have English subtitles or dubbed versions.
It really highlights how English acts as this bridge,
Yeah.
connecting audiences from all over the world regardless of their native language.
Okay, so English is dominant in entertainment.
Yeah.
But how does that directly impact someone who's learning the language?
Well, learning English allows you to engage with this content on a deeper level.
Okay.
You're not just relying on translations or interpretations.
Right.
You're experiencing the nuances of the language, the humor, the cultural references.
Yeah,
It adds a whole new dimension to your enjoyment.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's like you're getting a more authentic experience of the entertainment.
Exactly.
But could it also be a way to learn the language itself?
Absolutely. Think about how many people have picked up English phrases or slang just from watching movies or TV shows.
Yeah.
It's a fun and immersive way to absorb the language naturally.
Okay, so that's the consumption side of things.
Right.
But what about someone who wants to be a creator?
Yeah.
Could learning English help them break into the global entertainment scene?
It could be crucial.
Okay.
If you're interested in filmmaking, music production writing,
Huh?
English fluency could open doors to collaborate on international projects, share your work with a wider audience, and ultimately increase your chances of success.
So for aspiring artists and creatives,
Oh.
English is more than just a language. It's a tool that can help them achieve their dreams on a global stage.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's pretty amazing.
It is.
But let's move on from the glitz and glam of entertainment and talk about something a bit more personal relationships.
Sure.
We touched upon how English can help you connect with people while traveling,
Yeah.
but it goes far beyond those fleeting interactions.
Right.
English plays a vital role in forging lasting international relationships,
It does.
both personal and professional.
Yeah.
So we're talking about building bridges across borders through language.
Uh-huh.
What does that look like in practice?
Think about professional networking.
Okay.
English, being the language of international business, allows you to connect with colleagues and potential clients worldwide.
Right.
You can share ideas, collaborate on projects, and build relationships that could benefit your career in countless ways.
So it's not just about getting a job.
Yeah.
It's about thriving in a globalized workforce.
Exactly.
But it's not all about work, is it?
Of course not. Imagine the personal friendships you could forge with people from different cultures.
Yeah.
Sharing experiences, perspectives, and values, those are the things that enrich our lives and broaden our understanding of the world.
And for people who find themselves living or working in a new country,
Right.
English can be a lifeline.
Definitely.
It helps them connect with others, navigate daily life, and feel a sense of belonging in their new environment.
Exactly. It's that feeling of being part of a community, regardless of where you are in the world.
I love that.
But going back to the idea of personal growth,
Okay.
we've seen how learning English can impact your career, your social life, your travel experiences.
Right.
But what about the impact on you as an individual?
We talked about the cognitive benefits earlier, how learning a new language can make your brain sharper.
Uh-huh.
But is there more to it than that?
Absolutely. Learning English can be transformative on a personal level.
Hmm.
It pushes you out of your comfort zone, challenges you to embrace new ways of thinking,
Okay.
and ultimately makes you a more resilient and adaptable individual.
It's like a journey of self-discovery that comes with acquiring a new language.
Yeah,
You're constantly learning, adapting, and growing.
that's right.
But let's shift gears for a moment and talk about the future of English itself.
Okay.
Where do you see the language heading in the years to come?
Well, all signs point to English maintaining its dominance as the global language of communication. It's so deeply embedded in business education and technology that it's unlikely any other language will challenge its position anytime soon.
But that doesn't mean it's going to stay static, right?
No, not at all.
Languages are constantly evolving.
Exactly. The beauty of language is its constant evolution.
Right.
As English continues to spread globally, it's bound to be influenced by other languages and cultures.
Mm-hmm.
New words, expressions, even grammatical structures might emerge as English adapts to the changing world.
So learning English is not just about acquiring a fixed set of rules.
No,
It's about joining a dynamic and evolving linguistic landscape.
it is.
But before we get too far ahead of ourselves,
Okay.
let's come back to the benefits outlined in the article. There's still so much to explore. Welcome back to the deep dive. We've been exploring these incredible benefits of learning English in today's world.
It's true.
And it's really got me thinking.
Okay.
If English is projected to be spoken by half the world's population by 2050,
Yeah.
what happens to other languages?
That's a question a lot of people have.
Yeah.
While English is undoubtedly a global force, the future of other languages is complex
Yeah.
and multifaceted.
The article touches on this, right?
It does.
What are some of the key takeaways?
Well, it highlights that while languages like Mandarin Chinese and Spanish have a massive number of speakers,
Yeah.
they face certain challenges in reaching the same global reach as English.
Okay, so it's not just about the sheer number of speakers.
Right.
What else comes into play?
Take Mandarin Chinese, for example.
Okay.
Its complex writing system can be a significant hurdle for non-native speakers.
I see.
And while Spanish is widely spoken,
Uh-huh.
it's often concentrated in specific geographical regions.
Right.
English, on the other hand, has a broader global distribution and a relatively simpler writing system.
So accessibility and global reach play a big role.
They do.
But isn't there also something about the strategic use of language?
You're right. The article cites Harvard Business School professor Cecil Neely, who emphasizes the need for a clear language strategy, especially for businesses operating internationally.
No.
And guess what?
What?
English consistently emerges as the top choice for cross-border collaboration and communication.
Okay, that makes sense. But what about the way we learn English?
Yeah.
Is that changing too?
Absolutely. The article points to a fascinating shift in the landscape of English language education.
Okay.
For instance, online tutors and learning platforms are becoming increasingly popular.
So it's becoming more accessible and affordable for people all over the world to learn English.
Exactly.
That's fantastic.
And there's also been a surge in the availability of high-quality learning materials. Think podcasts, YouTube channels, interactive apps.
Wow.
The options are endless.
So many options.
This caters to a variety of learning styles and preferences, making the learning process more engaging and effective.
It's almost like learning English has become personalized.
Right.
You can choose resources that fit your style and keep you motivated. What other trends did the article mention?
Well, there's this growing trend of immersive learning experiences.
Okay.
People are creating language-rich environments at home, surrounding themselves with English language media, even joining online communities to practice their skills.
It's like bringing the English-speaking world into your living room.
It is.
That's a pretty cool way to accelerate your learning.
Yeah.
So it seems like the future of English is not only bright, it's constantly evolving and becoming more accessible.
And that's what makes it so exciting.
I agree.
As we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
I think it's important to remember that learning English is more than just acquiring a skill.
Right.
It's about unlocking a world of possibilities.
It's about connecting with people from all walks of life,
Right.
experiencing different cultures, and embracing the incredible richness and diversity of our planet.
It really is.
It's about fostering a mindset of lifelong learning curiosity and a desire to engage with the world in a deeper, more meaningful way.
I love that.
We've explored a wide range of compelling reasons to embark on this language learning journey.
Yeah.
So whether you're just starting out or looking to take your English skills to the next level, remember this. The power of English lies not just in the words themselves, but in the doors they open and the connections they foster.
Well said.
Until next time, keep diving deep and keep exploring the power of language to connect, inspire, and transform.